you are where I am. Yeah. Oh, when I call your name out from the valley, yeah. You come. And when I call your name out from the hills, YaHuAH, my yeah. You come. Said I wanna be. Those who dwell in the secret place. Say those who dwell in the secret place. Those who dwell in the secret place shall abide in the shadow of the Almighty. Say I will dwell in the secret.
Shalom, shalom, shalom.
I will dwell in the secret place.
Shalom to everybody. Shalom to everybody that have the privilege to listen to me today. How are you doing, family? How are you doing? Hope everyone is doing fine. If you are doing fine, yes, because I know that you are doing fine, give all praise to the Most High YaHuAH. First of all, that is what you have to do. Give all praise to the Most High YaHuAH. That is our creator, your creator, the creator of the whole universe. Give all praise to him. Give all praise to him. Yes, give all praise to the Most High YaHuAH. And let's start today's program. That is the first thing you have to do. The first thing you have to do is that you have to give praise to the Most High YaHuAH. After doing that, yes, let's go to today's program. Let's go to today's program instantly. Yes, let's go to today's program. Because today's program, you are going to enjoy it. Today's program, you are going to enjoy it. I'm telling you. Yes, let's go to today's program instantly. Because we have no time to waste here on the Righteousness Radio. We have no time to waste here on the Righteousness Radio today. How are you doing, family? Hope you are doing fine. join together. Let learn the word of the Most High together. Let's give praise to His holy name. I'm always happy because praising YaHuAH, giving praise to the set apart place, giving praise to Him, to His set apart, giving praise to Him, glorifying His name is what makes me happy. Is what makes me happy. That is why we are always here on the Righteousness Radio, because we are not here to sell or to buy, but to do one thing. What is that? Is to glorify the name of the Most High YaHuAH, Abba, our Father, who gave us the privilege to be here among the living ones. That is why we are here glorifying His name. That is why we are here glorifying the name of the Most High YaHuAH. All what you have to do is that you as well, you have to start glorifying the name of YaHuAH, and through what? Through sharing this program to everybody around you. You have to. One thing you can do to glorify the name of the Most High, doing it, you are glorifying the name of the Most High. I'm telling you, you are glorifying the name of the Most High through doing that thing, through doing it. What is that? What am I trying to tell you? Is that through sharing the Righteousness Radio, calling people, telling everybody about the Righteousness Radio, you are glorifying the name of the Most High. You are glorifying the name of the Most High through sharing. Yes, because I want you to know something is that you have to contribute to the kingdom of the Most High YaHuAH. What is your contribution? What is your contribution to the work of the Most High YaHuAH? What is your contribution? What have you contributed? Listen to the Righteousness Radio. Have you contributed to it? Have you contributed to listen to the Righteousness Radio? Have you contributed? What is your contribution? What is your contribution to the Righteousness Radio? What is your contribution? Ask yourself, have I contributed to the Righteousness Radio? What do I have to contribute? I'm telling you, we are not here to tell you that bring all your word like this Christianity, but we are telling you, sharing, calling people, telling people about the Righteousness Radio, calling people, sharing to them. Sharing, that means that you are sharing the word of the Most High YaHuAH. You are calling people to the kingdom of the Most High YaHuAH. Yes, that means you are proclaiming the word of the Most High. Yes, family. Our guest of today is our brother from YaHuAH Radio, our guest for today from YaHuAH Radio, Brother Shizak from YaHuAH Radio. Yes, he's here with us on the Righteousness Radio today. He's here with us today with a new topic that caused on a new topic for today, the rapture deception. The rapture deception. Yes, the rapture deception. All what you have to do is that let's start sharing and let's call our brother to us. Yes, let's hear our brother. Let's call our brother right now. But yes, but you have to start sharing. You have to start sharing. You have to start sharing. Shalom, 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 brother.
Hold on, please. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Hello?
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Are you ready? Are you done?
Yes, I think I am done.
Okay. All praise to the Most High. Yes, family. Our guest for today is here with us already. Our brother Chizak from YaHuAH Radio. He is a minister of YaHuAH. Yes, he preached the word of YaHuAH to everybody. He shared the truth. That is why he's here with us on the Righteousness Radio as well, to share the truth so that we can know the truth, because we seek the truth. We have to be the seeker of the truth. That is why he's here with us on the Righteousness Radio. And he's live as well on YouTube, on YaHuAH Radio, and on his Facebook. You can go there and search for Brother Chizak. Yes, it's from YaHuAH Radio. Yes, family. Oh, I want us to start sharing and start calling people. Yes, let everyone knows what is going on the Righteousness Radio. Are you there, brother?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. You can start now.
All right. Hi, Shalom. And let me get this thing down. Yeah, Shalom and welcome to Righteousness Radio. And this is Chazak Aliyahu, and I'm here with you. And I am from YaHuAH Radio, and you can find us at YaHuAHradio.org. Or you can just Google YaHuAH Radio, and you will find us. All right? YaHuAH Radio. Okay. So today, we are going to be looking at the rapture deception. The rapture deception. I don't know how many Christians are on this, because the rapture was current this week, because there was a prophet that prophesied that the rapture would take place September 23rd or September 23rd to 24th, some people said. And even before this took place, we knew that it was failed from the beginning, because we have been teaching people for years about the fake rapture. And there are so many ways you can prove the rapture to be false, that every time we teach the rapture, we teach differently. And it always shows up the same thing, that it is an error. Now, what happened a few days ago was really, really catastrophic, because there were people who sold their home, people who gave away all their money, people who gave away land, people who gave away their bank accounts. It's the strangest thing I have seen. If you are being raptured away, why do you need to leave wealth to someone? And that is because Christianity is a religion of Babylon, which we're going to look at. Christians are focused on wealth acquisition. They don't follow the true word of the scriptures, which is to deny self and deny this world and not love the world. They are all about loving this world. So even when they're going, they want to leave wealth to other people. And so they made the silly, foolish decisions that they made. Now let me just make a disclaimer that when it comes to things like these errors, ignorance, we do not mock people. We do not mock people because we too were ignorant. Most of us were coming from Christianity. And it is only by the mercies of the Most High that we escaped from the lies and the deception. And some of us, most of us, are still under some form of deception. But yet still we pride ourselves because we find someone who is more ignorant than us. We show off and mock and laugh at them. I would never ever laugh at a Christian in this time. Yes? I have more sympathy for them being in blindness and trying to figure out how can we take them out of the blindness. That's what we have to do. We don't argue with them or anything. We try to help them. But anyway, we have to show now other people out there things that can open up their eyes to let them see what the truth actually is. All right, so Christianity, we're just going to give a little summary about Christianity, about the fallacy of Christianity, because Christianity is actually the Psalms 83 deception. There's a deception that is spoken about in Psalms 83, and that deception is to hide the nation of YaHuAH, to hide the true people of the Most High. That is one of the reasons why Christianity was given to us. Because Christianity is a religion of the nations. In the Bible, there is one nation that all the nations hate. That nation is YaHuAH, written in the modern Bible as Israel. So that nation, all the other nations hate that nation. Because when that nation is in righteousness with their Father, then the nations have no chance of rulership. Instead, the nations have to serve that nation. So the nations come together and conspire against that nation to keep that nation in deception, so that that nation never ever turns back to their mighty one, so that they can be lifted up and the nations be brought down. So it is in the best interest of the nations that the nation of YaHuAH will always So it is always in the best interest of the nation, always be kept in sin, always be kept blinded, going after false God. So that is why they gave us Christianity, Islam, all the false. Our Father. And so Christianity came about with one big presupposition, and that is the law is done away with. Because the Most High promised his people that if they return to his law, then he would gather them back together again. Christianity says, no, because we can't have that. So what does Christianity preach? The law is done away. If you obey the law, you're falling from grace. If you obey the law, you are unrighteous. Can you imagine that? The Most High's law that is called Kadosh or holy, Kodesh or holy, Christians are saying that law is done away. Realize I didn't even start on Jah Radio. That law is done away. Yes, I can hear you. Jah Radio. That law is done away. Yes, I can hear you.
Brother, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, hear you, but the I think maybe your speaker or something. Yes, hear you, but the like everything is echo together, so it's now shouting like coming together. We can't hear you clearly. Like everything is echo together, so it's now shouting like coming together. We can't hear you clearly. Like everything is echo together.
Alright, can you hear me now?
It's still doing the same thing. We can't hear you clearly.
Still echoing?
Yes.
Alright, can you hear me now?
It's still doing the same thing.
Find something else.
Yes. I can hear myself back.
Still?
Yes. I can hear myself back.
Alright,
I can hear myself back.
Alright, alright, can you hear me now?
I can hear
Is it
myself
still
back.
echoing?
Yes, the same thing. Like that is repeating. Is repeating.
Alright, can you hear me now?
I can hear
Is it
myself
still
back.
echoing?
Yes, the same thing. Like that is repeating. Is repeating.
Alright, can you hear me now?
I can hear
Is it
myself
still
back.
echoing?
Yes, it's still doing that. That is repeating. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me like this?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can't hear me? You can't hear me like this? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know what is happening. Like, I don't know what is happening. I can hear you, but the thing just like keep repeating.
Oh.
I don't know what is happening. But the thing just like keep repeating.
Alright, try. Is it repeating still? Oh.
I don't know what is happening. But the thing just like keep repeating.
Hello? Alright, try. Is it repeating still? Oh.
Yes.
Still repeating?
Yes.
Hello? Alright, try. Is it repeating still?
Yes.
Still repeating?
Yes.
Hello? Still repeating?
Yes.
Is it repeating still?
Yes.
Still?
Yes.
Still repeating?
Yes.
Hello? Still repeating?
Yes. Can you talk now? Hello, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, like that is coming from your side. The thing is coming from your side. When I talk to you, it comes back to me. I think from your speaker or something. When I talk to you, it takes like few seconds and return back.
Okay, let me see.
When I talk to you, it takes like few seconds and return back.
Are you still hearing it?
Yes, I can still hear it clearly. Can you hear me? Once I talk. No. It's okay like this. I can't hear it back. Can you hear me? Once I talk.
What was that?
No. It's okay like this. I can't hear it. You can continue. Can you hear me? Once I talk.
Oh, it's okay now.
Yes, continue.
No.
It's okay like this. Yes, continue. You can continue. Can you hear me? Once I talk.
Oh, it's okay now. All right, let me get back.
Yes, continue. No. It's okay like this. Yes, continue. You can continue.
All right. Sorry about that. All right, let me get back.
Yes, continue.
Check. 1, 2.
Yes, continue.
1, 2.
Continue.
All right. Sorry about that. All right, let me get back.
Yes, continue.
Check. 1, 2.
Yes, continue.
1, 2.
Continue.
All right. Sorry about check. 1, 2.
All right, let me get back. Yes.
1, 2.
Check.
1, 2.
Yes, continue.
1, 2. All right. Checking. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Is it okay now, YaHuAH?
Yes, it's still like. Let me just put it this way.
Checking. 1, 2, 3.
Like,
1, 2.
like your record is playing under.
Now, YaHuAH?
Like your record is playing under. Like, let me just put it this way.
Checking. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to figure out how.
Like your record is playing under. Like your record is playing under. Let me just put it this way. So when I talk to you, it repeats back. Like when I talk to you, like someone watching the live video. So when I talk to you, the video plays back. Still the same thing. Same thing, yes. I can still hear you clearly. Like if I talk to you now, it takes like few seconds and talk back again. Say the same thing. Shalom.
Yeah, are you hearing me?
No. I can hear you now, but it's not. That is no more. It's no more there. Shalom.
Oh, so it's clear now.
No. Still the same thing.
I can hear you now, but it's not. That is no more. Same thing.
Yes. If I talk to you,
so it's clear now.
Can you hear me? No. Still the same thing.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Still the same thing.
Same thing?
Yes. If I talk to you, I'm coming. Let me call you back. Shalom, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
It's okay now.
Oh, I wonder what caused that.
Perfect. It's perfect now.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Don't know what caused it, but let's see. All right. So we were speaking about the rapture deception, and we were speaking about what happened the other day. And we have been telling Christians for years that the pre-tribulation rapture is a fallacy. But most do not want to hear that because it is an easy ticket out. The Christian rapture is, it is like, you don't have to do any righteousness really. You're a Christian, and so you'll be raptured away. You'll be taken to heaven. People love to hear that because we are sinful creatures. We are sinful by nature. So the sinful man wants to hear that he can commit sin and still enter into the kingdom. So that is why no matter how you try to prove it to Christians, many Christians, they will not hear. They don't want to hear. All they want is a hope to be raptured away, to continue seeking after their carnal desires and be taken to heaven nevertheless. So as I was speaking earlier, I was saying that Christianity is the Psalms 83 deception to hide the nation of YaHuAH. And let's read the book of Psalms 83, start at verse 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O YaHuAH. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O YaHuAH. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of YaHuAH may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. So they have consulted against the Most High and against his people, and said, Let us cut them off from being a nation, so that the name of YaHuAH may no more be in remembrance. And then in verse 6 it tells you the nations that are doing this. And the first one is the tabernacles of Edom. Now when you get to understand who the children of Edom are, then you'll get the understanding. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Selah. So on our website we have a teaching called Who Are the Edomites Today? I do suggest that you check that out. Who are the Edomites today? And you will get an understanding as to why things happen as they are, because you will get the understanding that it is the tabernacles of Edom, the children of Edom, who gave us Christianity. And if you notice here in Psalms 83, it says their aim is to make sure that the name of YaHuAH is no more in remembrance. That is why, as we said earlier, they teach about Lord done away with and all sorts of things that will keep us away from our Creator. So Christianity is actually the religion of Babylon to get us to buy and sell so that Babylon will prosper. Let me say it again. Christianity is the religion of Babylon to get us to buy and sell so that Babylon prospers. Now, Christianity is heavy on materialism. It's heavy on blessings. It's heavy on acquiring wealth, acquiring all sorts of goodies. Why? It is not by chance, because it is the religion of Babylon. Now we have to understand how Babylon operates. Babylon operates through buying and selling. So the more people buy and sell, the more Babylon prospers. So Babylon created a religion that will get us to be greedy, that will get us to support Babylon in its buying and selling. Why do you think there are so many people now who find it so hard to leave Babylon? Because they have been cultured in the religion of Babylon that has taught us to love the system. That is why in Revelation 13 it speaks about two beasts. The first beast is coming from the kingdoms, the nations, and the second beast, from Revelation 13:11 downwards, speak about a beast that makes you worship the first beast. This is the religion that makes you worship the material kingdoms of the world. Revelation 17:1. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So this is the religion of Christianity here in Revelation 17. 17. Revelation 17 has the religion of Christianity, and Revelation 18 has the kingdoms, buying and selling of the kingdoms. You marry both of them, you have a match made in heaven for Babylon. That is what Babylon wants. They want a religion that will encourage people to support them. That is why in Babylon, Christian churches are given tax-free status. So the nations actually pay the religion to support them. That is why they don't pay any taxes. It is actual payment to keep the people brainwashed and supporting them, and to ensure that the name of YaHuAH is no more in remembrance. So Christianity has to remain the star religion so that the true people of the book will not be known. Revelation 17:3. So he carried me away in the RAPTURE into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. So if you study religion, you know that the Catholic, the bishops wear purple, the cardinals wear scarlet, something like that, or the other way around. Okay? This is them. And they're decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, and they worship with this golden cup in their hand. This is the Catholic religion. And the Catholic religion is the mother of harlots. The harlots are the other Protestant Christian religions. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. This is the whore of Babylon. That's what Babylon has Christianity for, to be a prostitute, to draw people into her bed. And if standing an explanation of this prostitution, and read in the YaHuAH, and you will see this is the prostitute that is speaking about. In Proverbs 7, it was a prophesying of the coming religion of Christianity. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of YahuSHA. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And we do know how in the Inquisition, this is what the Catholics did. They killed off the people of the Most High. Now in Revelation 18, 9 and 10, 9 to 11, it tells you about the other part of Babylon, which is the buying and selling. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So the kings of the earth, remember we said the religion plus the kingdoms of the earth, that gives you Babylon. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise any more. That's Babylon, buying and selling, merchandising. So Christianity is the assistant for Babylon. Now, let's look at, I have to give a foundation, but let's look at the rapture. Why did they believe it to be a so-called rapture? Number one, it is the destination of a true believer as taught in their religion. So first and foremost, Christianity teaches that their true believers will be raptured away when the Messiah returns, which is a lie, which is not in Scripture anyway. But that is what they believe. Now, this man, a South African, said he heard from God And if you listen to our teachings, we always tell you Yahuwah is not God. God is none other than Satan himself. Okay? So this man heard from God and said God told him that September the 23rd there will be a rapture. But he wasn't the only one, because all of a sudden other people started getting confirmation. I've seen several videos about confirmation, rapture, and it is these confirmations that set the ball rolling. People started hearing confirmations, and people, you could not tell them anything. And people start digging confirmations from all over. And again, we tell you that that is because of their desire. They just desire to be raptured away, to be here with their sinful selves, and just a Messiah just comes and says, okay, you are called a Christian, all right, come with me. There's no such thing. So everyone ran with it. And there was no concern about Scripture, because there were people speaking and saying, hey, he said no man knows the day nor the hour, not even the Son. And they were saying that Jesus told them. And people were saying, but the Word tells you that not even the Son knows, only the Father. And they did not listen. They did not want to hear. And I do now summarize it that it was this Ruach of anti-Messiah that was actually pushing them and leading them. Then there's another deception that there was, again. It is believing those who say they are Jews and are not. Because they were following the Feast of Trumpets. They were following the prophecy by Shaul or Paul in 1 Thessalonians 4 that says, the sound of the trump shall sound. So they're saying that, hey, it has to take place at the Feast of Trumpets. Now, there are two deceptions in the Feast of Trumpets and the Jews. Number one, those who say they are Jews and are not. These are not the true people of the Most High. Number two, the time that they keep is wrong. And I must say this to you, in all humility, I don't mean to be rude, to be disrespectful, to act as if I know everything, to act as if I'm right and everybody is wrong. But there's one thing that I know, and I am sure. The land of YaHuAH is in the south. Abraham headed south into the land of Canaan. The land of Canaan is south. The true promised land of YaHuAH is very extensive. The house of Judah was in the south of Africa. Jerusalem is in the south of Africa. And I can say this, I have no doubt. So the times are kept from the southern timekeeping. These people set up themselves in a place called Israel and said they are the people in the northern time zone. And so, at this time, when they are celebrating, Day of Atonement and looking to celebrate Feast of Tabernacles, we down here in the south are looking to the Passover on October the 5th. So it's no time for any Feast of Trumpets. And we did a teaching called When is Passover Season? To prove with scriptures that the feast cannot be celebrated and accepted before the Most High when it is celebrated outside the time zone of the land. It is not accepted, and we have a teaching on our website, justaword.org, and it is called When is Passover Season? I do pray you go and listen to that audio. It shows scriptures upon scriptures that prove and show that you cannot be outside the time of the feasts are very time specific. So you cannot be on the other side of the world, keeping a different time, and it's acceptable to the Most High. So right now it is spring. Spring began the 22nd of September. So we are still within the first, we are over the first week. So we are going into the second week. The 5th of October is the 14th day of the first month. So that is a deception that most people, almost everybody in the West, because guess what? If you hear my accent, I'm from the West. And I used to keep this northern time and thinking that it was okay. It was when the Most High brought us here, and when we came here in the South, we didn't ask to come here. The Most High just gave us dreams and said, go. And he gave us the name of the place in the dream to go. And when we looked it up online, there was only one place. And it was in this country. And we went to the country where the Most High sent us. And when we went to the country, the Most High started showing us. And this is the land. The ancient land of Canaan. This was where our fathers walked. All right, so that is one deception, another deception. So what has happened to Christianity, though, is that they refuse to listen. How many of us have gone to them and tried to tell them the truth, and they would not listen? Now, the Most High had promised to them in 2 Thessalonians 2, it says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Verse 7. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Master shall consume with the ruach of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Now I want you to get the principle in this. Listen to the principle. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth that they might be saved. It is the love of the truth that saves us. If we do not receive the love of the truth, we cannot be saved. This is what happens to Christians. They do not love the truth. So because they do not love the truth, they hang on to a lie. And what does verse 11 say that the Most High will do? And for this cause, because they do not love the truth, and for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. This is what happened the other day, a strong delusion. They are blinded, thinking that they see, thinking that there's a rapture, the rapture is coming, and they start getting all sorts of dreams, delusion. And for this cause, YaHuAH shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned, who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. This is what we say. They are confident and comfortable and happy, living unrighteously, with the premise that they will be raptured away. So the Most High says, I'll give you strong delusion that you believe a lie. And so they are blinded, not being able to see the truth. And in 2 Corinthians 4, Shaul had said it. He said, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. And let's see what Satan does with them. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the splendid gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. So the devil is given an opportunity to blind them. Now, blindness is a very serious thing. You see, if you displease the Most High for an extended period of time, he will lead you into blindness. He will lead you into a blindness that you can't even escape out of. You will think you see and not see. Yeah? So this is what happened to those who believe in the rapture. And the Most High tells us that for us to find him, we have to search for him with all our heart. Now, we know Christianity is a religion. We go and they visit church, and they might throw offerings and whatever, and they do a little good and everything. And then they believe in YaHuAH. It was today I was speaking with a man. I met the man and he was, as usual, they saw us dressed and differently from other people. And they say, hey, what are you? Are you Muslims? And that is usually how conversations begin. Believe in the Bible and everything. And we started to have a conversation. And the man told me he was a Christian. And trust me, the man knows nothing. This is an old man, retired man, saying proudly that he's a Christian. And when he came to the scriptures, he knew nothing at all. Why? The general thing about Christians, they do not seek the Most High with all their heart. Jeremiah 39:13. This is what we need to do. And ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with all your heart. All your heart. That is how we have to search out the Most High. And most people, they do not care about seeking the Most High with all their heart, because the Christians now, many of them are still not giving up on the rapture. That man who started the lie, the rapture deception this time, he is still there saying that he has not given up, saying that God told him something else. And I see other people posting videos and say, hey, this is not the time. Rapture is still on. And yeah, still not giving up on the rapture. Not going out seeking the Most High or anything. And I hear some of them, when they make their videos, apologizing because many of them misled people. People followed because some of them were influencers, and when they spoke, people followed them. And what are they speaking about? Oh, I have to go search myself. I'll have to do some soul searching. And people are saying, soul searching? Why don't you do some scripture searching? Because Christians have an aversion to scripture. Because they just hold on to what they like, and they do not want to hear anything that goes against it. But the biggest error of the Christian is rejecting the Old Testament, and that is where the truth is. Rejecting the Old Testament. From you reject the Old Testament, you reject the truth. There is no truth without the Old Testament. Isaiah 8:20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. So if we don't speak according to the law and the testimony, it means that we are in darkness. Simple. And why are we in darkness? Because the law is the truth. Psalm 119, 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. So when you say the law is done away with, you're actually saying that the truth is done away with. Really? Thy law is the truth. And if the law is done away with, that is what? Lawlessness. That's the number 13. Lawlessness, disobedience, and rebellion. And what does it say in 2 Samuel, I think, 2 verse 15 or something? Or 15 verse, I don't remember. 2 Samuel, what does it say? Rebellion is as witchcraft. And stubbornness is as the sin of iniquity. So if you say the law is done away with, you are gone straight into witchcraft. And we know the penalty for witchcraft is what? Death. Witchcraft is a sin unto death. So as long as you say the law is done away with, you're gone into rebellion, you're gone into witchcraft. Even in the New Testament, it tells us in John 17:7, sanctify them through thy truth. thy word is truth. Thy word is truth, which means thy law is truth. And this was the Messiah speaking about thy word is truth. So the word means the law and the testimony from the Old Testament. That is the truth. So when you reject that, as Christians do, you accept a lie. And we know in Revelation 21:8 and Revelation 22:15, it says, no liar can enter the kingdom. I wonder if Christians really realize what they do. They have no idea. But YahuSHA Mashiach is also the truth. John 14:6, YahuSHA said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So YahuSHA is the truth. So what do? They snatch YahuSHA and said, oh, YahuSHA is the truth. But guess what? You show me an example anywhere in the world, in history, when truth erases truth. When truth rubs out truth. Truth cannot erase truth. Truth only erases lies. So if YahuSHA HaMashiach is the truth, he cannot rub out the Torah or the law, which is also the truth. He can only erase lies and not truth. Matthew 5:17, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. There, because the law and the prophets are the truth. He cannot destroy the truth because truth cannot destroy truth. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. And all has not yet been fulfilled. Now in the books of the Nazarene, YahuSHA Mashiach expounded on this further. He said, there are two laws, the law of men and the Torah of the Father who is in heaven. When I speak of the Torah or the law, I do not mean the law of men. I am the light illuminating YaHuAH's Torah, so men see it more clearly. That's what he's there for, not to rub out the truth. The truth cannot erase truth. Truth only makes truth look more evident, bears witness to the truth. Truth cannot erase truth. I am the light illuminating YaHuAH's Torah, so men see it more clearly, and though I fulfill the Torah, I do not change it. Never say this is right or that is wrong, but only this is right or wrong according to the Torah and in the light of YahuSHA. Yeah? So the law is not done away with. Now, another thing we have to look at is the word tells us specifically when the Messiah will return. So we just look at the fact that Messiah is the truth. And so truth cannot erase truth. So you have to go to the law and the testimony to see what happens. But before we do that, let's go specifically to Matthew 24. Because in Matthew 24, we could just use this verse and finish this teaching here today. Because it tells us in Matthew 24 that it is after the tribulation that the Messiah will return. So how can you have a rapture before the tribulation? How can you have the Messiah coming for them before the tribulation and it is stated that it's after the tribulation? Matthew 24:29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, immediately after the tribulation of those days, let me say it a third time. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from Shamayim, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great splendor. You see that? Another thing to note, that when the Messiah is coming, it says, all the tribes, all the families of the earth shall mourn. Why shall all the families of the earth mourn? Because almost everyone will be in unrighteousness, number one. And number two, they're going to see a black man coming in power and great splendor. That's when they're going to mourn, because they have been very, very terrible to us as a people on this earth. So when they see one of us coming, then they're going to mourn and say, what have we done? And this is in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, 4 and 5, when he tells us about the strange salvation. When they start looking to themselves and said, oh, we have wearied ourselves in unrighteousness. Who are they counted among the children of the Most High? Yeah. And he shall send his angels with the sound of a great trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of Shamaim to the other. And let's look at it in the book of Mark, chapter 13, 23 to 27. But take ye heed, behold, I have foretold you all things. But in those days, after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars of Shamaim shall fall, and the powers that are in Shamaim shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and splendor. Here we go again. And then shall he send his Malachim, his angels, and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of the heaven. No rapture. So let's look at the so-called rapture now, where they got it from. And we're going to show the error in this, and we're going to see quite clearly the error. These people, they just take the scriptures, and it sounds nice to them, and they just follow it. 1 Thessalonians 4, 13 to 18. Let's show it up. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. For if we believe that YahuSHA died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in YahuSHA will YaHuAH bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of the Master, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Master shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Master himself shall descend from Shamaim with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of YaHuAH, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Master in the air, and so shall we be ever with the Master. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. All right, let me show you something. Oh, it's 9:42. It's so late. I wonder how long we have been going. Anyway, let's look at this. 1 Thessalonians 4. If we believe, verse 14, if we believe that YahuSHA died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in YahuSHA will YaHuAH bring with him. Will YaHuAH do what? Bring with him. This is what they are ignoring. Bring with him. He's not going to come and take people away. He is bringing people with him. Let me tell you the scenario before you look into it, before we show you. The Messiah is going to descend, and he's going to gather some people, and we're going to show you the people who he's going to gather. So 144,000 he's going to gather. He's going to gather the 144,000 to him, and they're going to go up to meet him and then come down with him to execute what they have to execute on the air, on the earth. The reason they are going to be caught up with him, and we did a teaching on Shabbat called The Strange Salvation and the 144,000. You really do need to see that one. It is a mind-changing one. If you think you understood about the 144,000, you need to watch that one. Strange Salvation and the 144,000. The reason people who are alive are going to be caught up in the air with the Messiah is for them to be activated, for them to put on their spiritual bodies, for them to put on the bodies that will be like angels, that will be able to transcend angelic form into natural form. So when they are caught up with the Messiah, they will come with Messiah and they will always be with the Messiah. For this we say unto you by the word of the Master, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Master shall not prevent them which are asleep. Those who are asleep are dead. So the dead will rise first, and then the 144,000 is going to rise with them. For the Master himself shall descend from Shamayim with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of YaHuAH, and the dead in Messiah shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, to meet the Master in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Master. What will they be doing with him in the air? They will be coming down. Because it says, so shall we ever be with the Master. 14, 1 and 4. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their forehead. These are they which are not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. Whithersoever he goeth. It says in 1 Thessalonians 4 that they will ever be with the Master. It's 144,000 will be with the Master whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto YaHuAH and to the Lamb. So 144,000 will be caught up with him, and they are going to be transformed. That is why it says in the book of 1 John that when he appears, we do not know what he shall be, but we shall be like him. And that's why it said in 1 Corinthians 15, we shall not all sleep, but we shall all be what? Changed. In a moment, in the twinkle of an eye, dead in Messiah shall rise first, and we shall all be changed. It's a transformation of the 144,000 that they call the rapture. Yeah? They're not taking anyone over to any Shamayim. It's action on this earth. And as I said, please do go and watch our video, our teaching on the strange salvation and the 144,000 for more about this. Okay? So what about the claim that the saints will escape the tribulation, as Christians say? Acts 14:22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of YaHuAH. There we go. We enter into the kingdom through much tribulation. And it says we must go through much tribulation. Okay? And another thing to understand as well is that the saints shall reign on the earth, not in the heaven. Revelation 5:6-10. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne, and of the four beasts, and in the midst of the elders, stood a lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of YaHuAH, sent forth into all the earth. And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden vials full of odors, which are the prayers of the saints. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to YaHuAH by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, and hast made us unto our YaHuAH kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. Let me say it again. And we shall reign on the earth. Let me say it again. And we shall reign on the earth. The so-called rapture is the 144,000 being caught up with the Messiah and with the dead, who will be transformed and will be brought back on the earth, so that they shall reign on the earth. Okay? Now, even in Acts 15, Jacob or James actually confirmed a prophecy in the book of Amos that the Messiah will be returning to set up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and is on this earth. Acts 15:13 to 16. And after they had held their peace, James answered, saying, Men and brethren, hearken unto me. Simeon hath declared how YaHuAH at the first did visit the Gentiles, to take out of them a people for his name. And to this agree the words of the prophets, as it is written, After this I will return. This is the Messiah. This is David returning as the Messiah. After this I will return, and will build again the tabernacle of David, which is fallen down. And I will build again the ruins thereof, and I will set it up. The action is on the earth, people. It's no rapture going to any heaven. 1 Thessalonians 3:13, to the end that he may establish your hearts unblameable in holiness before YaHuAH, even our Father, at the coming of our Master YahuSHA HaMashiach with all his saints. HaMashiach is coming with all his saints. He's not going to take his saints away to heaven. He's coming with them. All right? So this is what we have for, we just look at the deception of the rapture. It is a religious deception, and the religion of Christianity cannot accept the truth. It has to come up with its own lies, because they are of their father, the devil. Unfortunately, and I'm not disrespecting the Christians. I'm not disrespecting the Christians in any way, but this is what it is said when you allow yourself to be led by the devil. Yeah, let me get it. John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. You are a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. This is the problem. We are determined to love our rapture doctrine. Therefore, the devil becomes our father, because YaHuAH is truth, and YaHuAH loves truth, and those who follow him love and follow the truth. If love and follow a lie, then you are not of the Most High. So unfortunately, every one of these Christians don't realize that they are being led by Hasatan. That is why I've been telling people for years that Christianity is Satan's religion. We have to follow the way. We have to get into the way, into the path of truth. All right? So that was the rapture deception. Shalom to you all. Thank you all for listening. Remember our radio station, jawradio.org. And remember our website, justaword.org. There is so much you can learn from that website. I think we have had that website going from about 2018, and lots of detailed articles, videos, podcasts. We have downloads, books, all sorts of things on that website to help you. All right, justaword.org. All right, until next time, Shalom, YaHuAH willing. YOLO.
Shalom, 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 shalom. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yes,
hear you.
yes. Thank you for today's program, and thanks for the explanation. I hope everybody learns something and understand a lot about all these false prophets that think that they are doing what Abba YaHuAH sent them, but not. No, they are doing what their God sent them. Yes, But I really appreciate your moment here on the Righteousness Radio and your message for everybody. Thank you, brother. See you next Monday. See you next time on the Righteousness Radio as well. Thank you. Shalom.
All praises.
That is what we are talking about. You have to learn, you have to know that all these people out there, those false prophets, it's time for us to know them. Yes, they will come outside and tell you that, oh, YaHuAH told them something. Yes, they don't even mention the name of YaHuAH. That is it. They mention the name of God, of their God that sent them to say this to people. They use the name of God, of their God, to deceive people, to lure people into some problem, a very big problem, and they will never tell them the truth. These people, they will never tell you the truth, even though if they actually know the truth. Yes, I'm telling you this. Let me tell you the funniest part. These people, a lot of your pastors out there, know that the true name of the Most High that they are serving is YaHuAH. But because they are not ready to accept it, they know by themselves, but they will never tell you, because what I'm telling you, Christianity is just a business house. Churches that you are going is a business house. It's a business market.
I will follow all of your ways.
That is why the righteousness radio is very different. The righteousness radio is here to tell you the truth, to proclaim the truth, to share the truth to people all over the whole world in the four corners of the earth. The righteousness radio is very different. I'm telling you, because we are not going to lie to you. Once we found out that this is the correct thing, this is the truth, we share it to people. It's different from the Christianity or all the churches. I'm telling you, the Christianity and churches is just a business house. Because no one is ready to tell you the truth. Your pastors that found out the truth will never tell you the truth. Yes, because your pastors that told you, oh, I'm the one, oh, YaHuAH calls me, and he preached to you in the scriptures, and he knows that everything in the scriptures that they bring out is a lie, is a false, but he will never tell you. Someone that didn't tell you the truth, how can you trust that type of person and follow that type of person? That is why we are telling you that the only person you have to follow to the Most High is YahuSHA, HaMashiach, the Son of the Most High. YaHuAH is the only one. And that is the one that we are following. The righteousness radio is following. We follow YahuSHA, HaMashiach. No other creator, no other savior, no body except YaHuAH and YahuSHA. We stand on the pillar of YaHuAH. Yes, and YahuSHA is the leader, is the controller of everything. That is why you have to always listen to the Righteousness Radio. And join us on our YouTube channel on YaHuAH is the Righteousness TV. All praise to the Most High, all praise to Abba YaHuAH, our Father, the maker of life. All praise to him, all praise to him. Yes, I want you to know that YaHuAH loves everyone. I'm not blaming you. Nobody is blaming you. Yes. Nobody is blaming you for what is happening. Nobody is blaming you that you believe the lies that these people tell everyone. You are not the only one that fall for the lie. You are not the only one that accept the lie. You are not the only one that believe the lie. You are not the only one. Yes, you are not the only one. But after you know the truth, the most difficult part is that once you find out the truth, you have to run away and force and rebuke the lies and follow the true Most High YaHuAH. Yes, you have to follow the true Most High YaHuAH. You have to follow the true Most High YaHuAH. That is why we are shouting. That is why we are shouting every day. We are shouting every day on the Righteousness Radio. YaHuAH loves you. We are telling you, YaHuAH loves you. YaHuAH loves you. YaHuAH loves you. He is your Father. YaHuAH loves you.
All I need.
Yes, we are going for today's program. We are going for today. See you on Wednesday. Yes, with the same time zone. Just know that with the same time zone, you have to meet us here on the Righteousness Radio. And on our YouTube, go to our YouTube and subscribe on YaHuAH is the Righteousness TV. And turn on the notification button so that you are going to know that we are live. Let me tell you something. Serving the Most High YaHuAH is the most easiest part. No, it is the most easiest part. If someone tell you that is the most difficult part, yes, they want to make you a lawless one, because everyone thinks that serving the Most High YaHuAH is difficult because of his rules and regulations. But that person that tell you that want to make you a lawless person, and YaHuAH don't accept a lawless person. If you go to the book of Telling him, you are going to know that. Go and read the book of Telling him very well. That YaHuAH don't like the lawless people. Because all the book of Telling him always talk about the lawless one. Punishing the lawless one. You must not live your life as a lawless person after finding out the rules and regulation of the Most High. YaHuAH don't accept a lawless person. I'm telling you the truth. I can't lie to you. YaHuAH don't accept the lawless people. You have to obey and obey and obey and obey. Always obey the rules and regulation and the commandment of the Most High YaHuAH. Yes, that is why we are always here on the Righteousness Radio. And on our YouTube channel, YaHuAH is the Righteousness TV. Join us there, join us there. Join us there so that you can know all the truth and all the lies that everybody have lied to you, so that you can find out the truth about it. Love you all, love you all, love you all. We really love you all. And keep listening to the Righteousness Radio. Shalom, shalom, shalom.